Yo, what's going on with y'all? It's your boy Neo XO. I already know y'all ready for me to talk about Black Clover chapter 276. Y'all know I'm gonna talk about it. I'm almost at 3,000 subscribers. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's get to 3,000 today because we could do it. We're gonna talk in the comments. Fire chapter. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so this chapter starts off with Yuno and Langris, and before I even get too deep into the review, I'm gonna straight up say this is my favorite chapter as of recently. The chapters as of recently have definitely been good, but this one has the most like Tabata went hard in it. You know what I'm saying? Like basically Yuno and Langris are fighting off against Zenon, and my prediction, for the most part, the basis of my prediction is correct. I basically said that Langris is going to play more of a support role and Yuno is going to be more of the attacker. You know, Langris can definitely attack. We know that. Langris is definitely strong. We know that. Zenon even said that if Zenon wasn't a person, Langris would be the strongest spatial magic user. But like I said, like basically at this point, Yuno has surpassed Langris, so it would make sense for Langris to just play more of a support role, and that's basically what he did. And basically they had a lot of trash talk going on in this chapter. Like Tabata really went in with the trash talk in this chapter. I don't know about you guys, but when anime villains talk trash and when the protagonists and whenever just the main cast talk trash and anyone in general in an anime talk trash, it really go hard. Like Zenon, for example, I really like his personality. Now he's obviously evil, but it's a, it is what it is. He's like real. Like he just be saying whatever he feel like, and that's what I think real is. Like if you say what you feeling, like you real. But basically, speaking more about the chapter, let's get into the details. Langris and Yuno pull up on Zenon. In the first panel of this looks good. Like the first panel of this looks amazing. Like Tabata just really did a good chapter. Like so basically they pull up on Zenon. Zenon's basically in his, he in his area, he in his zone, so they pull up on him. Last time, remember whenever the Golden Dawn got demolished, let's just call it how it is, Zenon pulled up on them. Then we got Langris and Langris basically like, nah, we can't let that happen, let's pull up on him. So they pulled up on Zenon, not scared. Yuno is not scared. I feel like, remember a while back Jack tried to make it like Yuno is scared, but y'all know what I'm talking about. It was at the captain's meeting. Jack basically said like, oh, Yuno scared. Like I'm paraphrasing a lot, but that's basically the basic concept of what was Jack was trying to go for. Jack was playing with Yuno. Stop playing with Yuno, all right? And I gotta say it like this. Why you gotta say it like this, Neo? I gotta say it like this because y'all be playing on Yuno, bro. I know I'm not the biggest Yuno fan. I'm not a Yuno hater. I used to be a big fan of Yuno. I just, at this point, I like characters a little better than Yuno at the moment. But at the same time, bro, I'm not with that Yuno hate. Y'all be hating on Yuno for no reason. Yuno is really cold. So basically, Yuno really pulled up and used a powerful wind spell. Like he really hit Zenon with a powerful wind spell in base form. Like you could tell it's powerful because the way it looks, bro. You could just tell like, all right, if you in Black Clover and that spell that Yuno shot at Zenon, you wouldn't want to get hit with that. But Yuno already knows, like basically Zenon has bone magic, so Yuno faced off against him already, and he already knows what's up. He basically knows, like, even though he's in base form using this powerful spell, that it ain't gonna do nothing because bone magic is like a really good defense magic. So basically, we get to learn stuff like that, like in this chapter, how good of a defense this is. Cause bone magic and every magic in general, you know that it has a lot of different uses. For example, Finroll and Langris have the same magic attribute, but they use it in a very different way based on personality and just what they develop. And speaking on developments, we get Yuno developing his spirit dive form a lot, and we don't see a spirit dive form from Fugelian. People keep talking about that. Who knows if Fugelian is gonna get spirit dive, guys? Like this is something Yuno is developing. Yuno is not Fugelian. Fugelian is not Yuno. But basically, we see Zenon looking cold. I think Zenon my favorite Dark Triad member. I'm real. I recognize real. Zenon my favorite. He just cold. Zenon is the coldest one. So basically, he talking trash. He like, man, you really pulled up on me, like you tripping. I'm about to kill you. And if you wanted to live, you should have stayed in your kingdom. Like, and he never said, I gotta be specific. Zenon never said, oh, if you wanted to live forever. He said, if you wanted to live a little bit longer, you should have stayed in your kingdom. Like, bro, that's some trash talk. Shout out Zenon, bro. You really about what you be talking about. So basically, Langris even shot back. I ain't never really seen Langris like this before. You know, I ain't never seen Langris like this. Langris is like, you did all that to my base, to my team when I wasn't there. I don't rock like that. If I was there, things would have been different. And he shows him his strong spatial magic. And Zenon kinda, I'm gonna be honest, Zenon was basically not phased by that spatial magic. He was like, he used his own spatial magic to dominate Langris' spatial magic. So he basically dominated Langris' spatial magic. But Langris did all right in this chapter. I feel like Langris could do decent. If it was a one-on-one, Langris versus Zenon would smash Langris. I'm sorry to say it. So it's good that Langris has Yuno here helping him out. So basically, even Langris acknowledges how much trash Zenon is talking. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, bro, this a fight. Y'all fighting, bro. Talk trash. So basically, Langris says, like, it's been a long time since I met a trash talker like this. And it is what it is. Like, you and he in front of your face. So right now, at this point, you really just gotta beat him. And I'm gonna have to make a prediction video on whether or not I think they're gonna win. But it's looking promising. Basically, Zenon goes ahead and he puts him in his spatial magic. The same thing that he did to Yuno. It's not the exact same thing, but it's a very similar thing. All right. Basically, he puts him inside of a magic cube. It's pretty cool. I mean, a big magic cube, and basically, you know, magic has rules or whatever. The rules of this cube is basically like inside, you can't really use your mana the way that you want to because it just overwhelming. So I guess it kind of disrupts mana that you try to do. So basically, Zenon is really just attacking, and he's really trying to go for the kill on them with his bone magic. Honestly, he not trying to really leave them surviving. He don't really care, bro. You can tell Zenon don't care, bro. He like, you pulled up, I'm about to kill you, bro. Like, I'm not playing. And basically, that's whenever we see Yuno. Let me really get that into Yuno. Got a new farm, let's go. Yuno got a new farm, let's go. That's farm looking clean. That farm looking clean. Now, since Yuno got a new farm, I bet a bunch of Yuno haters gonna be like, oh, Yuno's so cool. Nah, keep that same energy, fam. Yuno looking clean. Now, Yuno got the 2 wings instead of the 1. He got the full crown. That man body got like a robe on it. He looked like pure royalty. Come on, man. He got the crown with the 2 wings, and he got like a scepter. I remember he had like a sword whenever he just had the half, so that makes sense for him to have 2 different weapons. My man Asta got like 4 different weapons, so it makes sense for Yuno to have 2 weapons. So like this weapon look a little different. I guess I'm gonna call it a scepter. Don't take that to like thing. I don't know if that's what the proper name of this type of weapon is. It kind of looked like more like an axe than a sword like the last one. And this farm just looked clean. So now we get to see what this new farm can do. I'm surprised Tabata, y'all know how Tabata be right, and I'm surprised he didn't put this new farm at the last panel. Shout out to you for not leaving us on a cliffhanger like that, like you always be doing. But anyways, like this new farm, we see it. He basically, okay, so Zenon, okay, Zenon hit him with the bones, and then Yuno was like, nah, fam, and he just decimated those bones. Them bones got cracked away, them bones got dissolved away, them bones gone. So now we got Zenon. He shut up now. Now you're not speaking, bro. Why you not speaking after switching to this farm? And he just thinking. Now you need a second to think. So Zenon need a second to think. Zenon thinking. While Zenon thinking, just pulled up on him basically like air. He got wind magic. He just pulled up on Zenon basically like air, all up in his grill. Low key, how Zenon pulled up on Yami, that's how pulled up on Zenon in this chapter. And then we see just straight up putting out his weapon and just launching a powerful attack directly into Zenon. And then basically we're wondering like, how is like, what's going on with Yuno? And because like I said earlier in the review, they're not supposed to be able to use their mana within this spatial cube of Zenon. So basically what Yuno's doing is he's just getting loved by the mana. That's why I say this is similar to Licht, because we know Licht was loved by mana. So Yuno is just getting loved by the mana. That's very impressive. That's very impressive. And I know they're gonna have Yuno haters, but I'm gonna say it. Yuno is on the next level with this form. He has reached the next level. Now, what I don't want to see is Zenon just destroy Yuno in this new form. That would be very disappointing, and then it make people hate Yuno. I'm gonna be honest. But Yuno right now, he hit him with a direct hit and really decimated his defense with that. But at the same time, we still see Zenon not going all out. Zenon is definitely not going all out, and in the next chapter, Zenon gonna have to go all out. But I'm not giving y'all all my predictions in this video. Y'all gotta subscribe and watch the predictions. But sneak peek at the predictions, Zenon gonna have to go all out, because Yuno is basically above him if he's using this amount of power, you know. And we basically see Yuno's resolve in this chapter. Yuno has the resolve to become the Wizard King, so therefore he has to get stronger, and that makes sense. Basically, Yuno has awakened. We have awakened Yuno right now, and basically we just have to see how this fight gonna go. Fire chapter. I loved it, absolutely loved it. And yeah, that's about everything I have to talk about on it in this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. As always, it's been your boy Neo XO, and I'm out.